We'll be ready to start whenever you all are ready for us.
We can start with our position number 18, Mr. Givens. Givens here. Come on. Oh, my. One more. Yeah.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, can someone speak to me, please? Not sure if,
Your Honor, can you hear me? Are we muted?
No, we're not
Good
muted.
morning.
not sure if I'm having difficulty. I can't hear anybody. Let me rejoin.
Yep.
No.
I think that did it. Thank you. Who do we have first?
We have Mr. Gibbons, position number 18.
Can you hear us now, Judge?
Yes, I can hear you fine. Thank you. Good morning, Mr. White.
Morning, Your Honor. And Your Honor, this is Mr. Gibbons. I'm not sure if you remember him. He was on the calendar a couple of weeks ago and we did a non-negotiated plea. Your Honor wasn't willing to not give him probation. We'd asked for him to do a little extra time in order to not get probation. So we're asking to enter a time served plea for Mr. Gibbons today. He has been in jail now 30, it's over 30 days at this point. 31 or 32 days.
If I remember correctly, he had some other issues in the past, similar to the charges that he is currently charged with. I think I was concerned about placement once he left custody. Does he have placement?
My understanding that he said he does. Yes, he's indicating that he does, Judge.
All right, let me hear from the state and refresh my recollection with his history. Good morning, Mr. Soraka.
Good morning, Your Honor. And do you want to hear from pretrial on the history first?
I'm okay.
Yes.
He had an extensive history. Let's see, Miss Stallworth, are you with me?
I am. Good morning, Your Honor.
Yes, good morning, Ms. Stallworth. Can you give me his history, please?
He has 19 cycles total. There are several convictions for criminal trespass, 3 in 2019, all from DeKalb, 3 in 2018, FTA in 2018 from DeKalb, another 18 criminal trespass out of DeKalb. All of them are criminal trespass. Simple battery in 2017 out of DeKalb. Yeah, simple battery.
I do see, in addition to the cycles he has in Georgia, I saw 41 out of California and 3 out of Texas. It appears he went to, from roughly around 2020 to 2024, he's been in California, where he's picked up receiving known stolen property conviction, 2024, battery convictions in 24 and 23, tampering with a vehicle, 2022. Several vandalism convictions in other cases, in addition to burglary conviction 2020 and 2 obstruction convictions in 2020. Here, this incident was from the 2nd of February, 2420 Piedmont Road, northeastern Atlanta. That's the Lindbergh MARTA station. Law enforcement responded to a disorderly person call. A male was refusing to turn down loud music on the southbound MARTA train, after being instructed by the rail operator. Officers made contact with the individual identified as the defendant. He refused repeated instructions to turn the music down and exit the train. He exited later while yelling and cursing. He was given the opportunity to board a new train, but with the continuing profanity and aggression, he was instructed to leave the station and was issued a criminal trespass warning, at which point he refused, stating he's going to get on the next train. When officers went to detain him, he pulled away to try and avoid that detainment and was ultimately placed in handcuffs and successfully detained. The state's recommendation here with his history, I saw, I think in total, 7 criminal trespass convictions and a criminal trespass nolo just within Georgia alone. And you heard that California history, Judge. State's recommendation on the criminal trespass is going to be count 1, 12 months served, 52 days, credit for time served, balance probated, stay away from MARTA in accordance with active suspension, and count 2 would be 12 months probation concurrent with count 1, $300 fine. That's for the willful obstruction. Excuse me, and I saw as well a 2019 probation violation. So that is the rationale behind the state's recommendation here, Judge. We ask that you follow.
Um,
How long has he been in custody, Mr. White?
31 or 32 days at this point, Judge. And my understanding was the last time we were in court that if he did it another couple of weeks, that it was kind of a done deal and he wouldn't be placed on probation. That was kind of the
Okay. So basically all you're asking me to do is suspend the fine for the obstruction.
correct.
Okay, so that's I believe that is that those days would suffice for that. I believe that I did a social worker visit with him. I'm just want to make sure that we get him whatever help that he needs or assistance that he needs so that he doesn't return to us.
Good. I just wanted to let you know I messed up. I couldn't look out trying, but I messed up. I won't have
Okay, all right, Mr. Gibbons. So that's what I'm going to do, Mr. White. If you want to take the plea, I'm going to accept the state's recommendation as far as the criminal trespass and with balance suspended, and I will suspend the $300 fine.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, I messed up.
Okay. If nothing further, Mr. Gibbons, it's my understanding. Yes, I didn't address you, Mr. Gibbons. Good morning. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you, Mr. Gibbons. And it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 0000662Y, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass and willful obstruction of law enforcement officers. Is that correct?
Yes.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning? You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty? Okay, I will accept your plea, Mr. Gibbons, with the sentence as previously articulated by the court. Now, you know you can't go back to MARTA until that suspension is lifted. So if you go back there, they're going to arrest you again and you're going to be right back here again. So don't go back to MARTA until you don't have an active suspension. Good luck to you, Mr. Gibbons.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Valid suspended.
You're welcome.
Both charges.
Morning, Your Honor.
Yes, there will be no probation, balance suspended.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes. Before we go on, hold on just one second for me. Let me address Ms. McLeod. Do you have announcements on your cases this morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and which cases are yours?
I have position 933, I think 40, I have Mr. Maron. I have Mr. Dustin Jones. He's in position 34. Mr. Jackson in position 33. And Mr. Mariona. And I also have a young lady at ACDC that I haven't spoken to her yet, but I've spoken to everybody else. And Mr. Dixon, apparently the state is asking for a 1-week reset on his case.
Are there any that are going to be waivers aside from
No,
the person that you haven't spoken with?
Your Honor, they're all going to be pleased. So
Okay.
far, except for the person that I've spoken with.
Okay, and ACDC, do you know which person, Officer Milton, do you?
4 year, Your Honor.
Okay,
Here and Campbell, we're gonna get them in a few minutes and I will call you, Attorney McLeod.
Okay.
okay, very good, thank you. Yes, Officer Milton, who do we have?
Yes, this
Good
is,
morning.
good morning, sir. Position 28 and 29, Mr. Nicholas Howard.
And good morning, Ms. Rainford. What is not going to be negotiated about this?
Good morning, Your Honor. I wanted to ask for a time served plea for Mr. Howard,
How much time has he been in custody?
214 days, Your Honor.
Well, the state's asking for 60 days. And if he's been in 240, I don't understand the problem, I guess.
Your Honor, the state is asking for FIB in this situation. We want to make sure the underlying violence and anger is addressed here. Outside of just jail time, we think coursework would actually help this defendant in terms of rehabilitation. And there's, cause for concern with his history of firearms convictions, and there are prior violent cases with him.
And Ms. Howard, how would this be any different than any other defendant that comes before me? I mean, this is a standard recommendation from the state. Ms. Rainford? Ms. Rainford, did you hear my question?
Sorry, I thought you said someone else's name. But Your Honor, he also has 2 holds from other counties. So he's not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. Those counties are going to come and pick him up. He has a Rockdale County hold and he also has a Newton County hold. So I feel as though he's served his time, he's had his punishment, and he hasn't even had contact with the alleged victim since this incident took place 2 years ago, Your Honor.
Okay, let me have his history, please. Ms. Stallworth? Is she still with us?
I can also provide it, Judge.
Okay, so if you'll provide me with his history, Mr. Sirocco, and the circumstances surrounding this matter, please. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. So there are several prior convictions, as I said, a lot of them firearms, but there was purchase, possession, manufacture, distribution, sale of marijuana, and possession of firearm or knife during commission conviction from 2014, giving false information conviction 2017, possession of firearm, receive, possession, and transport of firearm by convicted felon, purchase, possession, manufacture, distribution of sale of marijuana, and possession and use of drug-related objects. That was 2019, that conviction. And most recently, the 2026 case in which he was being held on this FTA, one of these of the, position 28. The FTA, in addition to the possession of firearm by convicted felon charge that he was convicted of. Originally, there was a $16,000 cash bond set on that. He was convicted late January of this year and sentenced to 8 years probation. So there's a lot of firearms charges. There are older aggravated assault cases. I don't have dispositions for those. And he's got those foreign county holds, probation violations from 2018 and 2017. So really what we're asking for is some coursework for him to make sure that this sort of thing doesn't happen again. And as I said, the firearms charges give us some cause for concern as far as the victim's safety goes. So we want to get on top of that and make sure that she is safe and that nothing further happens between these two. The victim's name is Miss Jakima Gillard. The incident was from December of 2024, 232 Forsyth Street in Atlanta. There was a domestic dispute report. She reported the incident had occurred there because she and the defendant, who's her child's father, punched her in the chest. They were out delivering DoorDash, and he punched her with a closed fist after he couldn't find the delivery address. And when she tried to exit her vehicle, he grabbed her by the hair. The officer, excuse me, yeah, identification of the defendant was made by the victim. We would ask that the court sound for Ms. Gillard, and we would ask that the defense stipulate a factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea. The state's recommendation is on count one, 12 months or 60 days, credit for time served, balance probated. As I said, we're asking for FFIB, no further contact with Ms. Gillard, Jakima Gillard, no firearms, and count two, the simple battery family violence would merge with count one.
Gillard is on the line and wishes to address the court. Now is your opportunity. Okay, and what are the foreign holds? What are the charges for those holds? Do we know?
I can pull it up, Your Honor. I just know that it's Rockdale and Newton County.
I can also try, Judge. I have the same information as Ms. Rainford. Your Honor, I tried looking for it. I don't have what he's wanted for, what that hold is for, but I did see that there was, with the recent conviction from 2026, I believe that was a probationary sentence in line with his, I believe, I want to make sure it's both. I believe it might have been both cases out of Rockdale and Newton. The case would run concurrent with, okay, well, this doesn't speak to the Rockdale, but as far as the 25 SC 006260 case is concerned, that case is probation. Again, the one from January for the possession of a firearm would run concurrent with Newton County cases, 2 of them. But that's the information I have, Judge.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else.
So, Ms. Rainford, has he been in custody on these charges, for 240 days? Is that what you're telling the court?
214 days, Your Honor.
14?
Yeah, he's been in since August 1st of last year.
Right. The court sentence would be, if he chooses to take a plea, 12 months to serve 365 days, credit for any time served, balance suspended.
Okay. Can I discuss that? I think he would be fine with it, but I just wanted to confirm that he'd be okay with it.
Okay. Do you want to make him available by phone?
Yes. Officer Milton, could you please give us a call? Thank you.
And while we have a little break here, Mr. White, I see that we have a probation calendar today. Were you able to get that calendar?
Judge, we have the calendar, but I don't have any offers or anything of that nature, so.
Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor. All 3 cases, Mr. White, I will be requesting for those cases to be time served.
Okay. And I'll explain that to them as they come up, Judge, and if there are any
Okay.
issues, address them.
Thank you. I just wanted to make sure that that you were aware of the calendar. Okay, who do we have next?
We can go, Ms. Rainford, man.
We just finished up the last one, Judge.
He's okay with that, Your Honor.
And if that is the case, Ms. Rainford, I don't believe a defense stipulated, if I'm wrong, but I would ask that defense stipulated a factual basis, venue, and ID. And if we
Yes.
could just sound from Ms. Gillard.
Stipulated for the purpose of the plea.
Okay. I believe I sounded for Ms.
Okay.
Galar previously, Mr.
Thank you,
Siraka.
Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Howard. I don't believe I've addressed you as of yet. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Is there somebody there that can unmute for me?
Probably trying to find.
Thank you. Are you able to raise your right hand for me, Mr. Howard? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you. Mr. Howard, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 000758C, you wish to plead guilty to simple battery family violence. Is that correct? Say it again.
Yes.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
I'll accept your plea, Mr. Howard. The court's sentence will be 12 months to serve 365 days, credit for any time served, balance suspended. No further contact with Ms. Gillard and no firearms. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Who do we have next?
Position number 45, Mr. Peavy.
And this Ms. McLeod's case?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Peavy is my client.
Yes. What are we doing with Mr. Peavy this morning?
It's going to be a negotiated plea, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, Mr. Peavy. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Sir.
Thank you. You can place your hand down, sir. Yes, Mr. Sorokin.
Yes, Your Honor. For count one, the criminal trespass, the state's recommendation is 12 months, serve 36 days, credit for time served, balance probated. We are recommending an Op 21 law and decision-making course. No further contact with Ms. Jonna Brown, Johna. Stay away from JB Automotive at 1151 Aline Avenue Southwest in Atlanta, as well as 40 hours community service. And for count two, the willful obstruction, the state's recommendation is 12 months probation concurrent with count one and a $300 fine. We would ask that defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea, and we would sound for Miss Jonna Brown at this time.
We
Ms.
do
Brown,
so
is that-
stipulate.
Ms. Brown is on the line and wishes to address the court. Now is your opportunity. Does not appear so. Anything further, Ms. McLeod?
Nothing further, Your Honor, except that we would ask that if the court would allow my client's probation to go non-reporting once he's completed all conditions.
State would object. He's got a number of probation violations, 24, 2020, 2019, and several convictions in the past few years. One for criminal trespass, criminal trespass, 2024. That same conviction, he was also convicted of 4 counts of criminal damage to property in the second, and simple battery, and there's an obstruction conviction, 2023. So we would object to non-reporting here after, completion of the condition.
Okay. If nothing further, Mr. Peavy, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 001029C, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass and willful obstruction of law enforcement officers. Is that correct?
Sir. Yes,
Are you
sir.
under, are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty to them, you have given up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I will accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Peavy. I will allow the probation to go non-reporting upon successful completion of all the terms of the probation. Good luck to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Well, who do we have next?
Position 14 and 15, Miss Franklin.
This is negotiated, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good morning, Ms. Franklin. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, ma'am? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? scooch up a bit for me so we can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Franklin. Yes, Mr. Soroka.
Yes, Your Honor. On the reckless conduct charge, the state's recommendation is 12 months served, 60 days, credit for time served, balance probated, parenting course, balance may terminate upon completion of the condition here, and upon acceptance of the plea to the reckless conduct, the state has agreed to null pros, the underlying, the failure to appear for that. We would ask that defense stipulate to factual basis, venue, and identification for purposes of the plea.
Stipulate for purpose of the plea, Your Honor. Would also be asking for a social worker visit for housing purposes. And I think that's it. And for it to terminate upon the completion.
Okay. Ms. Franklin, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 004079Y, you wish to plead guilty to reckless conduct. Is that correct? Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty? I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Ms. Franklin. I'm going to also have a social worker visit with you to help you with housing. I'm going to waive any probation fees while you're on probation to help you stay on your feet. And once you complete the parenting course, I will have the probation terminate. Okay, good luck to you, ma'am.
Right.
Next, we have position number 19, Mr. Green.
Okay. And this is Ms. McLeod's case as well? Are you with me, Ms. McLeod?
Give her a minute, Your Honor. She's talking to her client, right? Oh, there she is now.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. Which one of my clients is this?
I believe this is position 19, Mr. Green.
I'm sorry, I can't hear.
Green?
Mr. Green, you said?
Yes, position 19. Is this your client?
I do not believe so, Your Honor.
Okay. I have conflict on the sheet here. Let's see, Miss Strong, are you with me?
Is that me?
Yes, sir. And it says Ms. McLeod under the conflict, Ms. McLeod, in the system. It has your name underneath it from James Green.
James Green, reckless conduct. I did not speak to Mr. Green.
Okay,
I
so
will have to speak with him. Yes.
Mr. Green, we'll make you available to Ms. McLeod, so we'll be back with you, sir. And whenever you can, courtroom 2, if you'll make Mr. Green available to Ms. McLeod.
Okay,
Thank you.
well, we can go with 42, Mr. Morrow.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Morrow is my client. And Mr. Green is my client, Your Honor. It's just that he was not, for some reason, my name was not showing up on the, even though I have an entry of appearance in this case, so I did not realize he was on this calendar, but he is my client.
Okay. And with Mr. Morrow, what are we doing with him this morning?
It's a negotiated plea, Your Honor.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Morrow. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Sirocco?
Yes, Your Honor. On the excuse me. It is listed a little bit out of order with respect to the calendar and how they printed the charges. Count one is battery. On the first count for battery, the state's recommendation is 12 months served, 90 days, credit for time served, balance probated. We are recommending a 12-week anger management course, no further contact with Jasmine Stevens, 40 hours community service, and stay away from 415 Fairburn Road, Southwest in Atlanta. On count two, the cruelty to children in the third, state's recommendation is 12 months probation concurrent with count one, no further contact with juvenile WS. And count three, the criminal trespass, the state's recommendation is 12 months probation concurrent with count one. Restitution to Yasmin Stevens, open for 30 days. We would ask that defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea. And if we could sound for Ms. Stevens.
What's the restitution for?
Let me pull it up, Your Honor.
And if Ms. Stevens is on the line and wishes to address the court, now is your opportunity.
It was her vehicle window, Judge, that was smashed by the defendant.
Okay, thank you. Ms. McLeod? Ms. McLeod, are you with me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. It's your turn, Ms. McLeod.
Yes, Your Honor. Is this Ms. Poirier?
No, this is Mr. Marrow.
Oh, Mr. Maron. Yes, Your Honor. I am so sorry. For some reason, I could not hear what was being said. Yes, so Mr. Maron has the three counts, and we talked about them, and he has agreed to accept the state's plea offer, Your Honor. We are also hoping that his probation could go non-reporting once he's completed all the terms.
We would object, given that this was a violent case. There was, he does have a battery, substantial physical harm against a different female victim from 2022. There were ag assault, strangulation, and false imprisonment charges that were null pros with that. There's also a criminal trespass, family violence conviction from 2023, and a probation violation from 2021. So we would ask that the court follow the state's recommendation and that he not go non-reporting upon completion of the conditions.
Your Honor,
Okay.
I was going to say, I had the opportunity to speak to Mr. Maron extensively about what happened. And I also had the opportunity to speak with the alleged victim as well. And based on my conversations with him and also with her, I think his probation going non-reporting is not unreasonable. With the other cases that you mentioned, he's completed everything that he was supposed to do in that case. He had been on probation, but his probation ended while he was locked up on that last case that you mentioned. So he's not on probation on anything else.
He's not on probation for the DUI conviction from 2025?
That, he tells me, has been completed.
Okay. Regardless, the state's recommendation is the same.
Okay, nothing further. Mr. Marrow, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 000514F, you wish to plead guilty to battery, cruelty to children in the third degree, and criminal trespass. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, Your Honor.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Marrow. Once you successfully complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good. I think this may be Ms. Poirier now.
Yes, Your Position 47, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor, this is also going to be a negotiated plea.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, Ms. Puryear. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, ma'am? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Say it again for me.
Yes.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Sirocco.
Yes, Your Honor, the state's recommendation here on the theft by shoplifting is 12 months, serve 30 days, credit for time served, balance probated, anti-theft course, $500 fine given her prior theft by shoplifting. Stay away from Target, that is at 2539 Piedmont Road in Atlanta, as well as 20 hours community service. We would ask that defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
We do so
And
stipulate.
yeah, that is, I believe it.
Anything further, Ms. McLeod?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Puryear, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 001089L, you wish to plead guilty to theft by shoplifting. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, I am.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Right.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Ms. Puryear. When you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Who do you have next?
Position number 11, Mr. Dixon.
Okay.
And Your Honor, we were asking for a reset on this case. It's a recidivist family violence. We discovered the prior conviction subsequent to the C calendar. So that request has been sent, and we have not yet heard back from the DA's office.
Okay. So that will be the 10th. Is that right?
I believe so, Judge.
All right, so Ms. McLeod?
Yes, I was going to ask the state whether this is the only thing that's holding him in jail.
I see a Gwinnett County hold, and it looks like there's probation violation, if I'm not mistaken, on the for his violating the terms of his probation on the prior battery family violence case. No bonds, there's no bond set for that as of yet.
Okay, well, it's not the only thing. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay, so Mr. Dixon, we'll see you back next week, possibly. Who do we have next?
Yes, NCDC is next. Ms. Stanford, position 51.
I'm doing that. Actually, she can just pull up. She didn't have to do it.
And this is a negotiated plea, Ms. Rankford?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Stanford. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, ma'am? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Scooch up or speak up a little bit for me.
Oh, yes.
Okay, thank you. I can hear you now. You can place your hand down. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, Mr. Soroka.
Yes, Your Honor. On count one, the driving hit and run, the state's recommendation is 12 months, served 68 days, credit for time served, balance probated. We're recommending a $300 fine and a defensive driving course. As for count 2, the reckless driving, state's recommendation is 12 months probation concurrent with count 1. Parenting course, no unsupervised contact with juvenile MS, and 40 hours community service. And as for count 3, the driving while license suspended, 12 months probation concurrent with count 1, $500 fine, and no driving without a valid driver's license. We would ask that defense stipulate a factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
Yes, we'll stipulate for purpose of the plea, Your Honor. We just be asking that the no unsupervised contact with the juvenile MS, that is her child, Your Honor. I'd be asking if that could be removed. She's okay with all the other terms and conditions. She's just really not in agreement with the no unsupervised contact with her own child.
And the rationale behind the state's concern, Judge, is that this was the defendant had her vehicle was going to be towed. It was going to be repossessed. There was a child left in that vehicle, a juvenile MS, and when she saw that her vehicle was being repossessed, she got in her vehicle and reversed in that into the towing company's tow truck, fled over a curb, possibly sideswiping a tree, all with the child inside. It's incredibly dangerous, and we do have concern for unsupervised contact with the child. And yeah, it's unclear how long, even before that, the child was left in that vehicle unattended. I can take a look and make sure I'm not mistaken, but all this is very concerning, and that's why we would ask for the no unsupervised contact with juvenile MS.
How old is the child?
Ms. Stanford, how old is Messiah?
He's 2. And those are allegations.
Is defects involved?
Not knowledge. I know she mentioned defects for another. I'm not sure if defects is involved with this child, Your Honor, but I know she mentioned that she did have a defects case with her other children.
And there was the child's stepfather who was able to come in and look after the child, in this case, Mr. Jamal K.
All right, I'm gonna have her follow any defects, orders or recommendations. Defects is involved. I don't, if the child's 2 years old, there's no more information regarding who's supervising that child, who has custody of that child. So if defects is already involved, I'll let defects make a recommendation in those regards. Anything further?
Yes, Your Honor, I'd be asking that the balance be terminated upon completion of her terms.
I'll have it go non.
We would be fine. Yeah, non-reporting. We'd be fine with Judge.
I'll have it go non-reporting. Okay, anything further? If not, Ms. Stanford, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 001261Y, you wish to plead guilty to hit and run, reckless driving, and driving while your license was suspended or revoked. Is that correct? Say it again for me, please.
Yes.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I will accept the plea as negotiated, except for the no unsupervised contact. I will have you follow any Department of Family and Children's Services orders and recommendations in that regard. Ms. Rainford, Do you know whether Ms. Stanford is employed? Would it be more helpful to her instead of having a fine to have community service?
We discussed this yesterday and she said she would rather pay the fine. She said she's gonna be getting a job when she gets released and that she would rather pay the fine, Your Honor. If possible, I would just ask for the first 3 months of probation fees to be waived so that gives her enough time to get back on her feet so that she'll be able to pay the fines in a timely manner.
Okay, I will waive 3 months of the probation fees to help you get on your feet, Ms. Stanford, and get a job. And once you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you won't have to pay any additional fees. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Who do we have next?
ACT, you want to finish up?
Let's do Ms. Harris, position 20. Ms. Harris? Good afternoon.
This is negotiated, Your Honor.
Thank you. Yes, good morning, Ms. Harris. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, ma'am? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay, thank you. You can place your hand down, Ms. Harris. Yes, Mr. Soroka.
Yes, Your Honor. We have 2 cases here. The first being a theft by shoplifting. State's recommendation on that is 12 months, served 36 days, credit for time served, balance probated, anti-theft course, $500 fine, and that being on account of her prior theft by shopliftings, and stay away from all CVS stores. And the other case, the criminal trespass, docketed to 24 CR 004617L, is we're recommending 12 months probation concurrent with the shoplifting case, position 20. BHET, stay away from the Texaco that is located at 3330 Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, Southwest in Atlanta. And we would ask that defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea. Also, she may need a social worker, Judge.
I don't have a criminal trespass on my calendar. Is that located someplace besides the calendar?
This was an additional open case that wasn't on the calendar, Judge. We wanted to resolve it with a global resolution here. So when we found it, that's what we offered.
Okay, that's fine with that. I just want to make sure that we have all the paperwork. And Ms. Rainford, you were aware of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Ms. Grace, you were aware of that as well?
No, sir, I wasn't.
Okay, so what are you gonna need aside from the case number, Ms. Grace?
I wrote everything up, Judge.
Okay, all right, just wanted to make sure we have everything. Thank you. Yes, Ms. Rainford.
We'll be stipulating for purpose of the plea. I'll just be asking for the conditions to terminate when she's completed and to waive 3 months of probation fees.
There were several prior theft by shopliftings, enough to actually warrant this being a felony, given the amount and what was taken. We're not asking for that, but we do have concerns about this terminating. At the very least, we would ask for it to go non-reporting, Judge.
Okay. And the social worker visit, Ms. Rainford, is that for housing?
Well, she mentioned to me that she's going to be living with her sister, Your Honor, so I don't think she needs a social worker visit.
Okay. Is she employed and have you discussed the fine being converted to community service?
Yes, Your Honor. She mentioned to me that she's on disability, and so she will be asking for some help from her family.
Okay. Okay, Ms. Harris, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 001041L, you wish to plead guilty to theft by shoplifting. And in case 24 CR 004617L, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass. Is that correct? Speak up a bit. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right? Say it again for me.
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty? One more time, say it.
No.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Ms. Harris. I will waive 3 months of your probation fees to help you get on your feet. And when you complete the terms, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Position number 33, Mr. Jackson. Jackson,
And is this Miss McLeod's case? I believe it might be.
You with me, Ms. McLeod? Ms. McLeod, are you with me?
I think she might be talking. Oh,
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Oh, okay. We're on position number 33 with Mr. Jackson. Is that your matter?
Yes, Your Honor, and this is going to be a negotiated plea.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, Mr. Jackson. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Say it again for me. Still can't hear you for some reason. Okay, thank you. You can place your hand down, Mr. Jackson. Mr. Sirocco?
yes, Your Honor. On count one, the affray state has agreed to null pros that upon acceptance of the plea to count two. The simple battery on count two, state's recommendation is 12 months, served 28 days. Credit for time served, balance probated. 8-week anger management, no further contact with Lorenzo Barber. Stay away from 1043 Cleveland Avenue in East Point, the clinic there, and 30 hours community service. We would ask the defense stipulate de facto basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea. And we did speak with the victim. He is in agreement with the state's recommendation here, and that he's thankful for our outreach, and stated as well he did encounter the defendant and others on the bus before the altercation occurred. In any case, he is concerned for his safety, so he's glad for the no further contact and stay away recommendations by the state. If we could sound for Mr. Barber.
Mr. Barber's on the line and wishes to address the court. Now is your opportunity. It does not appear so. Ms. McLeod?
Yes, Your Honor. Those are the terms of the negotiated plea, Your Honor, and I'm asking that this go non-reporting once he completes. This is a stranger encounter, and this is an incident where my client was not the only person involved. I think there were 2 other people involved. There was an argument at a blood clinic. And
Ms.
my client,
McLeod, we have no objection to non-reporting upon completion of the conditions, but would you stipulate the factual basis, venue ID?
absolutely, we do so stipulate.
Okay, nothing further. Mr. Jackson, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 001075E, you wish to plead guilty to simple battery. Is that correct? Okay, speak up for me, sir.
Yes.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Jackson. When you complete the terms, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you won't be on reporting probation and have to pay those fees. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Who do we have next?
Your Honor, I was able to speak to Mr. Green, and his is going to be a negotiated plea as well.
Okay.
Come on. That's position number 19.
Thank you. Yes, good morning, Mr. Green. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You can place your hand down, Mr. Green. Mr. Sirocco?
Yes, Your Honor. On the reckless conduct, the state's recommendation is 12 months, serve 124 days, credit for time served, balance probated. We're recommending an Op 21 law and decision-making course, no further violent contact with law enforcement, and 80 hours community service. We would ask that defense stipulate a factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
We do so stipulate.
Anything further, Ms. McLeod?
Your Honor, he has been in jail for quite some time, I believe over 50-something days on this particular count. So I would ask if the court could waive the first 3 months of his probation phase.
Okay. Nothing further. Mr. Green, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 001055C, you wish to plead guilty to reckless conduct. Is that correct?
Sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
Sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Sir.
Do you understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
Sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Mr. Green, I will waive 3 months of your probation fees to help you get on your feet. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We can go at position number 50, Mr. Stafford.
This will be a negotiated plea, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Stafford. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Speak up a bit for me. I wasn't able to hear you.
Yes, you are.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Stafford. Yes, Mr. Sirocco.
Yes, Your Honor. On count 1, possession and use of drug-related objects, state's recommending 12 months probation concurrent with count 2, ADET. And for count 2, the theft by shoplifting, state's recommending 12 months, serve 60 days, credit for time served, balance probated. Recommending an anti-theft course, $500 fine on account of his prior. Stay away from the Family Dollar at 6385 Old National Highway in Atlanta, and 40 hours community service. No objection to this going non-reporting upon completion of the terms here. Conditions. Would defense stipulate a factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea?
We do stipulate for the purposes of the plea, Judge, we would ask to waive 3 months of probation fees. He has another 16 days to serve on this case, and we also ask that the $500 fine be converted to an additional 50 hours of community.
Okay. Mr. Stafford, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 001091Y, you wish to plead guilty to possession and use of drug-related objects and theft by shoplifting. Is that correct? Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I will accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Stafford. I will convert the $500 fine to 50 hours of community service. I'll waive 3 months of your probation fees to help you get on your feet. And when you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
No, sorry.
Position number 41, Mr. Mack.
This is a negotiated plea as well.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Mack. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Say it again for me.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. You can place your hand down, Mr. Mack. Mr. Sirocco,
Yes, Your Honor, could I get the position number one more time for this case, please?
position 41, Mr. Mack.
Thank you. Yes, Your Honor, on the count one, the fair evasion, state's recommendation is time served. As for count two, the criminal trespass, we are seeking 12 months served 36 days, credit for time served, balance probated. BHET, stay away from all MARTA premises and property in accordance with any active suspension, and 40 hours community service. We would ask that defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
But we do stipulate for purpose of the plea, and for the probation to terminate once it completes its BHET and 40 hours community service.
That would, there are a few recent NOLOs and convictions for criminal trespass from 24 and 25. 3 in total, I see. So we'd be fine with non-reporting, just not termination here, Judge.
Okay. Aside from the BHET, does he require a social worker visit for any other reasons, Mr. White?
Judge, I will inquire, and we do have a social worker sitting in here, and so if he needs it, I will have to.
Okay. Mr. Mack, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 0006668, you wish to plead guilty to fair evasion and criminal trespass. Is that correct?
Yes.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time? No. You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation? You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty? No. I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Mack. I will waive 2 months of the probation fees to help you get on your feet. And when you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Next, we can go position number 49, Mr. Smith.
Which one?
This, Ms. McLeod's case,
I just got listed as conflict. I don't know if it's Ms. McLeod's or not.
Who is that person, the name?
Raheem, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Courtland too.
Raheem Smith. He's
No,
position.
that is Mr. Smith is not my client.
I see that we have Miss Watson Cafe on the line. Are you with me, Miss Watson Cafe?
She's here position 7 and 8 is hers.
Okay.
I apologize, Miss McLeod. Mr. Smith's name is assigned to you as well.
Okay. So I take it that you're gonna need some time to speak with him, Ms. McLeod. So Mr. Smith, we'll make you available to Ms. McLeod. Do you have everything you need, Ms. McLeod, to speak with him?
Yes, Your Honor, I can pull it up from Odyssey.
We'll go to someone else until she's ready to proceed with Mr. Smith.
Your Honor,
Yes,
probation, on the probation revocation calendar, position 1, Miss Ammon. I'm not sure who's the attorney for that one.
I'll be handling those. I didn't realize that he was at ACDC. I
You
guess,
need to talk,
yeah, it should be very brief, but yeah, my phone would be the best way to do that.
okay, I'll give you a call, thank you.
Let me see. Oh.
I have, well, on my probation revocation calendar, I have Ms. Watson Cafe listed. But I'm not sure if that's correct or not, but Ms. Watson Cafe, are you with me? Ms. Strong, are you able to help me with that?
Which position was this, Judge? I'm sorry.
The probation revocation calendar has Ms. Ammons' attorney listed as Ms. Watson Cafe.
Mhm.
Well,
Oh, that is correct, Judge.
oh, you have her on the line? Yeah. Just have her talk to her. That's a family.
What's good?
Okay. Thanks, good.
Oh. Yeah.
I'll give her a call, Judge. Maybe she stepped away.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Strong.
Marshall. Tell Olin to come back. To do with the dread. Marshall, where you at?
Yeah, who was that? Lusu or Marshall?
Okay, we'll go on position number 43, Mr. Marshall. You got it? Come on.
Also a negotiated plea, Mr. White?
It is, Your Honor.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Marshall. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. You can place your hand down. Mr. Sirocco?
Yes, Your Honor. On the criminal trespass count 1, states recommending 12 months served, 44 days, credit for time served, balance probated. BHET, stay away from the Marriott Marquis Hotel at 265 Peachtree Center Avenue, Northeast. That's in Atlanta. And 20 hours community service. As for the willful obstruction, count 2, states recommending 12 months probation concurrent with count 1 and a $300 fine. We would ask that defense stipulate a factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea. And with his history, we would object to non-reporting upon completion of the conditions, or object to termination upon completion of the conditions, but we'd be fine with non-reporting.
Your Honor, we do stipulate for the purposes of the plea. We would ask that you waive 3 months of probation fees and convert his $300 fine to an additional 30 hours community service. He is going to speak with our social worker as soon as we're done here. He is asking to see us. And then obviously we'd have for the non-reporting once he completes it.
Are there issues with housing, Mr. White?
I'm not sure, Judge.
He's shaking his head yes, so I'll have someone speak with him regarding housing if necessary. Okay. All right, if nothing further, Mr. Marshall, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 0000948G, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass and willful obstruction of law enforcement officers. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. And you show it.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right? Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty? I will accept the plea as negotiated. Mr. Marshall, I am going to waive your probation fees while you're on probation to help you stay on your feet. I'm going to have a social worker visit with you so that if you do have some issues with housing, we can assist you with that. I'll convert the $300 fine to 30 hours of community service. And when you complete all the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status, okay? Good luck. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge. You're good to go, man.
Excuse me, Judge, was that all fees or a certain amount of money?
I'm going to waive all of his fees.
Thank you, I thought.
Who do we have next?
Position number 44, Mr. Owusu. Come on.
What are we doing with Mr. Owusu?
Be negotiated plea, Judge.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Owusu. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you, sir. Mr. Sirocco?
Thank you, Your Honor. The state's recommendation for the theft of service is time served, Judge. We would ask the defense stipulate a factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
Your Honor, we do stipulate for the purpose of plea, this case is over 10 years old at this point. Nothing more.
Okay. Mr. Owusu, it's my understanding that in case 17 CR 008634A, you wish to plead guilty to theft of service. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone forced you or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next is position 27, Miss Mary Holloway.
Be non-negotiated, Your Honor.
Okay, and what's not negotiated about it?
So Ms. Holloway has been in custody for 502 days at this point, Your Honor. I tried to see if Mr. Sirocco would have been willing to dismiss the case, but unfortunately, he said that wouldn't be possible. So if that's not possible, Your Honor, I'd be asking for a time served sentence for Ms. Holloway. She does have open cases, and it has been relayed to me that there are some competency issues as well, Your Honor. So because of that, that's why I was trying to get the case dismissed originally. But if that's not going to be possible, I've spoken with her just now, and she said she'd be okay with the time served if the dismissal is not possible.
Okay, if there are competency issues, is she competent to go forward this morning, Ms. Rainford?
She relayed to me that she would be, Your Honor, but
Well, I need more than her opinion about that. I need somebody else's, whether you think, have we had a social worker visit with her?
she has had a social worker visit, Your Honor, a couple weeks ago when she was on the SEA calendar a couple weeks ago as well, Your Honor. She had a social worker visit then. And it was my understanding that there was another social worker working with her for the open case. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. But
She's being held on other charges at the present time?
yes, Your Honor, she has an open case, and she's on the competency calendar for that case, Your Honor.
Okay, so I don't know if we can move forward with this case until she's deemed to be competent.
Okay.
And maybe we need to put her on the competency calendar going forward. So can we get her on the next? I take it, Mr. Sirocco, that the state's not going to dismiss this charge at this time.
That's correct, Judge, for a number of reasons, her history, and how the victim
Okay.
feels about it and the underlying facts. So
Okay.
that's the current situation.
All right, so let's place her on the next available competency calendar. Do we know when that would be, Ms. Grace or Ms. Strong?
We can place her on for next Thursday, the 12th.
Okay, so we'll place her on the competency calendar, and if she's deemed to be competent, then you can come back to the court in that regard.
What date was that, Your Honor?
Tell me the date again.
Next
Strong.
Thursday, March the 12th.
Okay, so 3/12, Ms. Rainford.
Thank you.
Okay, so Ms. Holloway, Ms. Rainford's gonna call you after court and she'll speak with you about this, okay?
They're the ones that are, thanks for letting me talk, they're the ones that are making this gruesome one. How can they not have a competency? They said they'd already agreed on that on November the 19th, but they kept tugging at me. I'm not, to go through this over again, I am a historical criminal. I had a
Okay, all right, so hold on, Ms. Holloway. You have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you. Let me have Ms. Rainford speak with you, and she will relay to the court anything that you need to tell the court. But for now, you're gonna be reset until the 12th, okay? So we'll see you back on the 12th. All right. Thank you. Who do we have next?
Position 49, Mr. Smith.
Yeah.
Okay, you've had the opportunity to speak with Mr. Smith, Ms. McLeod?
Yes, Your Honor, I have. We're going to waive arraignment in this case, and we would like the case placed on the earliest available trial calendar.
Okay, so Mr. Smith, your case is going to be returned to the division judge. You'll get notification of your next hearing date, sir. Good luck to you.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe I have one other client. He hasn't been mentioned, Mr. Jones.
Oh. Position 34.
Yes.
What
Mr.
are we
Jones.
doing? What are we doing, Mr. Jones, this morning?
It's a negotiated plea, Your Honor.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Jones. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you, Mr. Jones. Mr. Sirocco?
Yes, Your Honor. The state's recommendation on the simple battery is 12 months, served 30 days. Credit for time served, balance probated, BHET, no further contact with Mr. Robert Dean. Stay away from the Moreland 484 building, that entire building and parking lot. It's a series of businesses there. Located at 484 Moreland Avenue Northeast in Atlanta, as well as 30 hours community service. We did speak with the victim, Mr. Dean. He stated he is in agreement with the recommendations. He expounded a little bit on that address. The addresses as part of that property expand to 448, 464, and 484 Moreland. That's Moreland Avenue. So those are all that's what those addresses are at that location encompassed by that building. So we would ask for stay away from those. Would defense stipulate a factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea? And if we could sound for Mr. Moreland. Mr. Dean, excuse me.
Mr. Dean is on the line and wishes to address the court. Now is your opportunity. Ms. McLeod?
We do so stipulate, Your Honor.
Okay, does he, aside from the BHET, does he need a social worker visit for any other reasons, Ms. McLeod?
I believe that would be helpful, Your Honor.
Okay.
And I would also ask for his probation to go non-reporting once he completes the terms.
And that would be fine with the state.
Okay. Mr. Jones, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 001085C, you wish to plead guilty to simple battery. Is that correct? Can you hear?
It's a no contest. Nothing.
Okay. All right, so that's not my understanding, Mr. Jones. Ms. McLeod?
I am sorry, Your Honor. He did tell me that he would like to plead no contest if that was possible. And that was on me. I forgot that I had that note. If he was eligible, he would prefer to plead no contest.
What's his history, Mr. Sirocco?
Yes, Judge. I see 7 cycles out of Texas, 3 out of Oregon, a few others from various other states, and 20 in Georgia. Most recently, he's had convictions for criminal trespass, 2 counts of obstruction. That was 2023. Felony obstruction convictions from 2020 and 2007. Criminal trespass 2022, and NOLO and 2 criminal trespass and PI 2018. We would object to a NOLO in this case. The state's offer was for a guilty plea here, and we would ask that the court follow that recommendation.
Ms. McLeod, given his history, the court's reticent to take a NOLO in the case. If he wants to plead guilty, we can move forward. If not,
Your Honor, I'd already discussed that with him, and he will accept the plea, the guilty plea, if he is unable to plead. No.
okay. So, Mr. Jones, do you wish to plead guilty to this simple battery?
And it's a no contest, not admission guilt, but it's similar to guilty. It's guilty.
Ms. McLeod, I think you might need to speak back with him so that you can
That's okay.
explain to him
I
what
will
the plea
explain to
entails.
him. Yes.
If you don't mind, I mean, I can just, without giving advice, I'd explain to him exactly what's happening.
I don't mind at all.
Thank you, Mr. White.
He wants to
Okay.
go.
Okay. So, Mr. Jones, you do wish to plead guilty to this simple battery, is that right?
Yeah,
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
it's March 3rd. I feel good. I took my medicine last evening, but no, I'm not.
Okay, so the medication that you took last evening, that doesn't affect your ability to enter into this plea today? Doesn't
I know.
affect. Go ahead.
I know, so I move forward with the guilty plea.
Okay. You've been represented by Ms. McLeod. Are you happy with what she's done for you?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yeah,
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
I know, sir.
Say it again.
I know, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jones. I will accept the plea as negotiated. I'll have a social worker visit with Mr. Jones to assist him with any housing needs that he might have. I'm going to waive the probation fees, excuse me, for him while he's on probation to help him stay on his feet. And when he completes the terms, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck to you, Mr. Jones.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, that concludes my business before the court today. May I be excused?
Yes, thank you so much, Ms. McLeod. We'll see you
You're
next time.
welcome.
Good luck, guys.
Your Honor, we have one more. We have position number 22, Mr. Hendricks, but he has a private attorney. But I don't believe he talked to his attorney.
Okay,
Yeah, I have that his private attorney, Mr. Parker, waived arraignment. We're also still pending with a felony transfer request here in this case, Judge. Yeah,
okay.
I know.
And do we have a waiver on record, Ms. Strong?
I see the waiver in the system. I don't see that anything has been filed, but I see that it was input into Odyssey on February 17th for a waiver.
Okay. All right, so Mr. Hendricks' case will be returned to the division judge. The calendar also, for position 48 has private attorney. Do we know anything about Patricia Simpson?
I believe I had that she bonded out, Judge.
Correct.
Okay, so she was released. Okay, thank you.
Position 2, Your Honor, is going to be a waiver. That's one we didn't have an announcement on before.
Okay, that's Blacknall.
Correct.
Okay. And have we been able to get in touch with I don't see her back on the line with Miss Watson Cafe? We know what we're doing with her case. 7 and 8.
Your Honor, I'm waiting for her to call me back. She did speak to Miss Ammons and Miss Harris.
Okay.
What was that first name again? The first defendant that was just mentioned.
You talking about Harris?
No, the one before Harris that you mentioned.
Vernita?
Okay.
Mr. White, also position 24, Mr. Jamal Henderson.
Oh, didn't we just take a plea on Miss Harris?
I'm sorry, position, you mean 21, Judge?
Yes, 21.
Yeah, that's a waiver.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Your Honor, that is Miss Franchon Campbell, who is Attorney Watson Cafe.
And what about add-on 2, Kasha Williams? I'm not sure whose case that was or is.
Judge, we didn't get the add-on until after being out here at the jail, so we can speak with her this morning if she's available or.
Okay.
And Mr. White, we're fine with no further violent contact on that case if you get the chance to speak with her, as opposed to no further contact.
Can you give me the I might need to get the entire offer from you. Give me
Sure.
1 minute. You may have to.
Sure, just let me know.
Going to. Did somebody try to call? Just no, it wasn't us. No worries. All right, yeah, we've got the offer if we can get her. So. Milton, can you hear us? Yeah, this is it.
Okay, court will be in recess until someone's ready to proceed.
Wait. Yeah. What we need for. Hold on a second. What's the last name? Yeah, he's, yeah.
Good morning, Miss Watson Cafe. How are you today?
I'm good, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Let's see, I believe you have position 7 and 8. Ms. Campbell, what are we gonna
Yes,
do
Your
with Ms. Campbell? What are we gonna do with Ms. Campbell today?
I received the plea from I guess the calendar. She does want to enter a plea. It's the only concern we have, is the time. So I guess it would be non-negotiated. I'm not sure.
Do you know how much time she's already served?
Actually, I'm sorry. There's two issues. There's the 8-week anger management too, but I can explain that in a little bit. So she has been in custody for 9 days in Fulton County, but she's been in continuous custody in different jurisdictions since the beginning of the year, since January 1st or 2nd. So there are some. They are asking for 8 weeks anger management. We're asking that it be 8 weeks anger management or rehab, because she's on track to go to rehab, and she has very limited funds. My understanding is that she would have to pay for anger management, but she would receive that as part of the rehab. I would assume.
So do you know where she is supposed to go to rehab?
No, but I'm not saying to take off the eight weeks of anger management. I'm just saying if it could be an alternative, either she enter that or she do that or the rehab instead of doing both.
Okay, let me hear about the case.
Yes, Your Honor.
I see that we have Ms. Campbell present. Good morning, Ms. Campbell. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, ma'am? And if you can unmute there for me, ACDC, thank you. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You can place your hand down, Ms. Campbell. Mr. Sirocco?
Yes, Your Honor. As far as history goes, there are some theft by shoplifting and possession of cocaine conviction 2026 out of Cobb, assuming that's what she's going to the rehab for. Criminal trespass conviction 2023, another possession of cocaine conviction 2021, and possession and use of drug-related objects NOLO 2021, and there are probation violations from 23 and 22. As well as a 2026 FTA separate from ours here out of Gwinnett. This was a dispute in the vehicle with Mr. Rodney Miller. Defendant struck him in the face during the dispute and refused to leave his vehicle. After he requested she leave, she said she was not going to leave unless given gas money. The state's recommendation is on count 1, the battery 12 months served 22 days, credit for time served, balance probated, 8-week anger management, no further violent contact, Mr. Rodney Miller. And as for count 2, the criminal trespass, time served. We will null pros upon acceptance of the plea. The failure to appear, that is position 8 for Ms. Campbell. And we would ask that defense stipulate the factual basis for a stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea. And if we could sound from Mr. Miller.
Mr. Rodney Miller is on the line and wishes to address the court. Now is your opportunity. Does not appear so. Ms. Watson Cafe?
Yes, Your Honor. It is, we do so stipulate for purposes of this plea. Again, we were asking for a few changes to the plea, that she be allowed to do a time served offer I guess not necessarily a time served because it wouldn't close out the case, but that the amount of time in custody be reduced so that she wouldn't have to serve any further days, Your Honor, to allow her to be released. She was just recently diagnosed with some type of kidney disease, so she would like to get out to receive care appropriate care for that. Again, Your Honor, she is very much interested in getting home to her family so that she can enter into a rehab program that will help assist with getting her life back on track. And so for that reason, Your Honor, she is willing to accept the plea. We were just looking for something that would allow her again to get out so that she can address these medical concerns and then also enter into rehab as soon as possible.
So it will be an inpatient rehabilitation, Ms. Watson Cafe?
That is my understanding, Your Honor, yes.
Okay. Mr. Sirocco, would the state have any objection to if she does enter into at least an 8-week inpatient rehab facility, that be substituted for the 8 weeks of anger management?
That would be fine here, Judge.
Okay. So, Ms. Watson Cafe, I will word it that she is either to complete an 8-week anger management course, or she is to enter into a inpatient rehab facility for at least 8 weeks.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. And as far as the time goes, the state is requesting 22 days. Given that you've told me that she served 9 days, I will have if she wants to take a plea, it will be 12 months to serve, 18 days, credit for time served, 9 days, balance probated with either the 8 weeks of anger management or the rehab facility. No further contact with Rodney Miller.
I think
And
it's violent contact, Your Honor.
oh, no further violent contact with Rodney Miller.
I think that should do it, Your Honor. Ms. Campbell, it would be an 18-day credit for the 9 days that you've already served. The jail generally gives, it's up to the jail, but they generally give 2 for 1, so that would be the same. It would be a release today. Okay. She wants to move forward, Your Honor.
Okay. If nothing further, Ms. Campbell, it's my understanding that in case 21 CR 004100D, you wish to plead guilty to battery and criminal trespass. Is that correct? Okay,
Yes,
speak
Your
up a
Honor.
little. Are you under the
Yes, Your
influence of? Okay, I can hear you now. Thank you, ma'am. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
No, Your Honor.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
I will accept your plea, Ms. Campbell, with the sentence as already articulated by the court. I'm going to waive the first 2 months of probation fees to help you get on your feet. And when you complete the terms of the probation successfully, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you. So I just have one question. The jail do 2 for 1 day?
It's up to the jail, but they generally do 2 for 1, yes.
And I did have state can't advise as to how much time she served. This was intended with the 22 days to be time served.
Okay.
She should have credit for the original arrest in addition to the
Uh,
other.
Okay. It sounds like you should be good, Miss Campbell, okay?
So I'm good on serving any more days?
So yes, if we get 2 for 1, yes.
The jail normally gives 2 for 1, Ms. Campbell, and if you don't have anything else holding you, then you will be released as soon as the jail can process you out.
Okay, because I was just, this is my 3rd jail. I just want to get all this stuff behind me and be done. I'm done with Gwinnett. I'm done with Cobb County, and this was my last jail.
Okay, well, very good. Good luck to you, Ms. Campbell.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Ms. Watson Cafe, I also have you listed as the attorney on Ms. Ammons, who's on the probation revocation calendar. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah, I just spoke to her.
Okay.
I don't know what probation is offering. We would ask for it to her to be released today. I don't know how much more time she thinks she has informed that she has about 12 more days. So I would just ask that
I think that's gonna be probation's recommendation. Is that correct, Officer Harrell?
Yes, Your Honor, she has 39 days, but she's now been in custody since February 10th. So probation will be recommending for her case to be time served.
Okay.
No.
I'll accept that recommendation, Ms. Watson Cafe.
Okay.
Ms. Ammons, I'm accepting probation's time served recommendation. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
And I believe that's all that I have, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, thank you, Ms. Watson Cafe. You have a good rest of your day.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you. Okay, courtroom 2, do we know where we are with these other cases?
Judge, while we're waiting on courtroom 2, one of your bench warrants is on.
Okay. Ms. Rainford, are you with me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Would you mind speaking with the DV bench warrant people that we have on the calendar? Let me see. First is Mr. Cameron Calhoun. Mr. Calhoun, are you with me?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm with
yes.
you.
Good morning, Mr. Calhoun. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the DV bench warrant calendar. I'm going to have you speak with Ms. Rainford here, who's a public defender who will represent you today in this regard. So, you want him to call you, Ms. Rainford? Or
Yeah.
how would you like that to go?
If he gives me a number, I can call her.
Okay. Can you give us a number, Mr. Calhoun, so that Ms. Rainford can give you a call?
Yes, that's fine. 678 799 0860.
Okay, I'll give you a call.
All right, thank you. So I
You
need
can
to
go-
exit the Zoom call?
Yeah, you can, if need be, you can exit the Zoom call until you've completed the conversation, Mr. Calhoun.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And Ronald Postress, are you with me? Doesn't appear so. Mr. White.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do we have any of the deputies in the court there with you? I'm wondering if we're gonna have Mr. Banks and Mr. Dixon, who are both on the probation revocation calendar.
Banks and Dixon. Hold, please.
Thank you. And we also have that add-on to Kasha Williams. I'm not sure. They might be an AC/DC, but we haven't heard about that either.
Right, and did AC/DC log off?
I'm not sure, but if someone there can call over and see if we're gonna have Miss Williams today, I'd appreciate it.
Re-earning service.
What happened? Did you get it?
I do believe we have the private attorney is actually here in jail. Judge, I think.
For what case would that be?
What's your name? Hendricks.
And have you updated your address with your foot? Yeah.
Position 22.
What's
And it
that?
was my understanding that that a waiver has already been filed in that case, so.
Got a call from up front that said a private attorney is here, so I just assumed that's who it was.
4300, what's the response?
Oh, okay.
Okay. You said 22 10. All right, so how did you put it about the bench?
Yes, Matt. No. Who was it?
Okay, yeah, so.
Okay.
And when did you go to the bar?
Yeah.
Okay. And when was the mortgage?
Well, Tim, if you want to mute there for a moment so we don't hear Miss Rainford's conversation, please.
Can we get the names of the two gentlemen that are on the probation revocation hearing deputies from clerk's office?
Yes, positions 3 and 4 is Travis Banks.
Okay.
And position 5 is Antoine Dixon.
Any way from the clerk so we can get like a booking number or something that might make it easier for us to find?
Do you need you need the booking number?
If they-
So for banks, the booking number is 2603198. For the probation case. And for Dixon, the booking number is 1718256.
171.
Yeah, I see him.
8256. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, okay.
We're on it. Judge, we're ready on the DV fifth court case.
Okay. Mr. Calhoun, are you back with us?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Sirocco, are you with me?
Yes, Your Honor, right here. This is
Okay.
Mr. Calhoun's case.
It is. I take it that he missed the court date.
Your Honor, he did. He failed to appear for plea and arraignment. That was before Judge Besson on February 5th, 2026. I do not see a return to sender notice on file.
Ms. Rainford?
Yes, Your Honor. So after speaking with Mr. Calhoun, it's my understanding that he never received the court date notice in the mail. He said he only found out that he had missed court because pretrial had mentioned it to him in an email. And so that's when he went to the courthouse to figure out what was going on because he didn't receive it in the mail. And he said that he has updated the clerk's office with the correct address now. So I don't believe he'll be missing any more court dates. And so I just ask that you set aside the bench warrant for him.
Was that a different address than was on the notice that was sent?
No, I think maybe the apartment number wasn't on it because the address that he gave me has an apartment number, and usually in situations like this, it's usually because the apartment number wasn't on the notice.
Okay, Mr. Sirocco, tell me what the address is that the notice was sent to.
On the Rule 9 side, Judge, it's listed as being 4300 Flat Shoals Road, and it does list the apartment number, apartment 2210, and that's in Union City, Georgia 30291.
Is that the correct address?
That's the address that he gave me, Your Honor, so I'm not sure why he didn't receive it, but he lets me know that he did not receive that notice in the mail. And the only reason why he realized he didn't have court was because pretrial had emailed him, and that's when he went down to the courthouse to clear things up.
No, I understand. I just want to make sure that if there's a problem, that we fix the problem while he's here. So, but if that's his proper address, then I guess there's nothing to fix. Mr. Calhoun, it's my practice that I will set aside a bench warrant on one occasion. I'm not sure why you did not receive the notification, but if you miss court again, then the bench warrant will not be set aside. I need for you to keep in touch with the court on a regular basis to make sure that you don't miss another court date, okay?
No problem.
And the address that Mr. Sirocco listed off, is that your current address?
Yes, it's correct.
Okay, and it's proper? That was what he said was the complete address?
Yes, correct. I received something in the mail from y'all from another time, so I know it worked, but I don't know why I didn't receive that about the court date.
Okay, all right. So we'll set it aside on this occasion. If nothing further, Mr. Calhoun, you're free to go this morning. Enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. And let's see, did Ronald Postress?
I'm
Mr.
sorry,
Calhoun,
Judge.
yes, you
Before
had
I
something?
go,
So what I need to be looking out for next? Just another court date?
Yes, this bench one is gonna be set aside, so you'll get another court date from the division judge, Judge Besson, okay?
And
Okay.
maybe lay
Thank
low
you.
for a day or two.
Okay.
All right. Ronald Postris with me? Doesn't appear so. All right, so we still have two probation cases and the case with Kasha Williams. Did somebody call ACDC to see if they're gonna get Miss Williams for us?
I thought he was gonna have.
One second, Judge, we're calling now.
Okay.
Okay. Quick question, do you have Kasha Williams or Keisha Williams?
On the add-on.
She's on the add-on calendar, no, for the add-on calendar for today for the SAP calendar.
Judge, they're going to look for Miss Williams. And I was just looking through the chat and I noticed that Renee Rockwell chimed in about Ryan Friday. He did not mention to me that she represented him when I spoke with him yesterday. So
Okay, Ms. Strong, did you speak with Attorney Rockwell?
I did, Miss Grace told her that the case was reset jail jury, and I just told her from there that she needed to get in contact with with Judge Dixon's litigation manager, and she just logged off after that.
okay.
All right. So, Ms. Strong, while we seem to have a minute, do you want to go over the calendar?
Miss Grace will, Judge.
I'm sorry, Ms. Strong. Yeah, Miss Miss Grace, would you like to go over the calendar?
Yes, so. The regular calendar, position number 1 and 2, reset jail jury. Position number 3, reset jail jury. Position number 4 and 5, reset further notice, along with position 6. Position 7 was a plea. Position 8, non-cost. Position 9 was reset to 317 SAP. Position 10, reset 1 week out, 310 SAP. Position 11, reset 310 SAP. Position 12, 13, reset jail jury. Position 14 was a plea. Position 15, non-cost. Position 16, 17, reset jail jury. Position 18, 19, and 20 were pleas. Position 21, reset jail jury. Position 22, reset jail jury. Position 23, 24, 25, and 26, reset jail jury. Position 27, reset week 12 competency calendar. Position 28, non-prof. Position 29 was a plea. Position 30, reset week 12, 26, along with position 31 and 32. Position 33 was a plea. Position 34 was a plea. Position 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, reset jail jury. Position 41 was a plea. Position 42 was a plea. Position 43 was a plea. Position 44 was a plea. Position 46, reset jail jury. Position 47 was a plea. Position 48, reset further notice. Position 49, reset jail jury. Position 50 was a plea. Position 51 was a plea. Position 52, reset jail jury along with the add-on position 1. Position 53 and 54, reset jail jury. On the add-on calendar, once again, position 1, reset jail jury, and I stepped away. Are we still holding for position 2? On the add-on, Ms. Williams?
Milton is in search of her now.
All right, thank you. And we are still holding on the probation calendar as well, correct?
Correct, and I believe deputies are going to get that now.
No problem, thank you. Any questions or concerns so far on anything?
Let's dive, excuse me, let me double check if I'm thinking of the right case here. Why did I have, was 21 reset competency? Was that what that was?
No, it's a waiver.
Just a waiver? Okay, thank you.
Okay, we'll be in recess until someone's ready to proceed.
Judge, we have Mr. Banks and Dixon. And Mr. Banks. Just go ahead. Mr. Banks will be coming up first, and he is, I've discussed with him the time served, and he's good with that, Judge.
Hey, good morning, Mr. Banks. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the probation revocation calendar. Yes, Officer Harris.
Your Honor, Mr. Banks has now been in custody since February 23rd, 2026. Your Honor, he's failed to report to probation. He's failed to complete the 40 hours of community service. It is 7 days remaining on his case. At this time, we will be asking his case be time served.
Okay, nothing further. I'll accept the recommendation of probation, Mr. Banks. Time served. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Dixon. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the probation revocation calendar as well. Yes, Officer.
Your Honor, Mr. Dixon was required to complete a domestic violence counseling program. He was sentenced to for the charge of battery, family violence. He's failed to complete the domestic violence course, but he has now been in custody since February 17th of 2026. It is 91 days remaining on his case. At this time, we will be asking for his case to be time served.
Dwight.
Nothing further, Judge.
Okay, yes, Mr. Dixon, I will also accept the recommendation of probation, time served. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. I just stand back.
Your Honor, that concludes my business. May I be excused?
Yes, have a good rest of your day. Thank you so
You too,
much.
Your Honor. Thank you.
So any word from ACDC on Tasha Williams?
Not yet, Your Honor.
Is this a Mr. Sirocco? Do you know if this was a time served plea or not?
Yes, that was the state's intention with this plea offer here, Your Honor.
Okay, so given that it's time served,
Yeah.
I'll hold on so that
Is there anything else? Is there anything else holding her? Do we know?
Yes.
Hold on.
Let me, I think there was a PI case. Let me double check.
Hey, Miss Williams? Hey, it's fine. So you're on the calendar for.
No, I believe it's just this. There is a foreign county hold. But she does have a PI case, I think. No, withdrawn. Never mind. I think she's just being held on this and that foreign county hold.
Mr. White, Ms. Rainford, the court can either continue to hold or we can place her on Thursday's calendar, whichever you would like for the court to do.
Right now, Your Honor.
Say it again?
Speaking with her right now.
Oh, okay, very good. Thank you.
But she's going to be a negotiated plea. They are logging back on at ACDC as we speak.
Okay, thank you, Mr. White. Yes, this is Miss Williams, is that right?
Yes.
Yes, good morning, Ms. Williams. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar.
Good
Uh,
morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, Mr. Sirocco.
Yes, Your Honor. On the simple battery count one, and this is a negotiated plea, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Count one, state's recommendation is 12 months served, 50 days, credit for time served, balance probated. We're asking for 8-week anger management and no further violent contact with Mr. Jalen Tate. Count two, the reckless conduct would be 12 months probation concurrent with count one, parenting course. Count three is actually, it was an error in our system. It's a duplicate of count four, so we'll be null processing that. And count four, the reckless conduct charge there, 12 months probation concurrent with count one. We would ask that defense stipulate a factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea. And we did speak with Mr. Tate regarding this incident. He does agree with the state's recommendation. He's fine with no further violent contact. And he states the two of them are no longer in a relationship. And if we could sound for him when appropriate, and yes, that in the stipulations, that is all.
Mr. Tate is on the line and wishes to address the court. Now is your opportunity. Does not appear so. Mr. White?
Judge, we do stipulate for the purposes of the plea, we would just ask that her probation go to non-reporting when she completes all the compliance.
And we're fine with that, Your Honor.
Ms. Williams, it's my understanding that in case 26 CR 001299E, you wish to plead guilty to simple battery and 2 counts of reckless conduct. Is that correct?
Yes.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right? Is that a yes?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Ms. Williams. When you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay.
You're welcome. All right, thank you, ACDC. We
You're welcome.
appreciate you doing that.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay, if nothing further, you all have a good rest of your day and a good week. I'll see you next Tuesday. Anybody have anything further?
One thing.
Okay.
I get the case number for that last case that we just did.
The case number is 26 CR 001299E.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, if nothing further, again, y'all have a good rest of your day. See you.